For the entire crypto industry right now, Ripple executives Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, along with other executives like Uniswap CEO, Stellar Development Foundation, Circle CEO, Coinbase Chief Legal Officer, former White House Communications Director, and billionaire Mark Cuban will meet at the White House to discuss important matters such as policy, cryptocurrencies, and other important matters that are going to directly affect your portfolio. So in this video, we have some important information to discuss with you that is very time sensitive about Ripple, their stablecoin, what JP Morgan is saying about a stablecoin bill that is coming before the presidential election, what the Bank of America CEO's opinion is on cross-border transfers, Swift, and even Ripple's XRP. A document right here talking about how Bank of America joined RippleNet to power instant global payments. We're getting into the Ripple to the US dollar price chart and the most likely case scenario to happen next based on what's taking place right now for Bitcoin to the US dollar price chart and this rally into the death cross, plus what the chief legal officer over at Ripple Labs has to say about this recent lawsuit news. And on top of that, if you watch all the way to the end, you're going to discover how to earn more crypto in less than 10 minutes per day with the #1 play to earn XRP game. So if you guys are feeling bullish, comment 777. If you're feeling blessed, comment 777. And if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So to kick this video off, our friends at Hatton Souvenirs wanted to do a limited edition sale for you guys for gold and silver collector's editions, XRP and Bitcoin gold and silver coins. And I think this is really, really awesome. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you guys to check these out so you can scoop them up because they only have 1,000 of the gold and 2,000 of the silver. And these are going to sell out really, really quick. So I went ahead and got a bunch of these before they sell out. And I actually talked with the owner of the company and they're going to give you guys 10% off when you use the code BULLRUNNERS on your checkout. All you need to do is go through the link in the description below. It'll take you to a page that looks like this, and you can either select gold or silver, XRP, or Bitcoin coins. They even have XRP baseball caps as well too. You just add as many to the cart as you want. And then right here where it says coupon code, you just enter in BULLRUNNERS and click apply, and it'll knock 10% off your order. So I think this is really, really cool. If you guys hold XRP, you believe in XRP, because what we're going to talk about in this video will give you a macro market outlook, not just on XRP, but on the entire altcoin market and where we are in this macro market cycle. Because everybody knows that inflation in the economy is really bad. But guys, I don't think people are really grasping just how bad it's gotten over the past few years. Check this out.
I just looked through my Walmart history and I found this Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button, and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now, this order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414. That is 4 times more. How the f***? How? What?
So not only is this disappointing and disgusting for corporate greed taking over with these companies, lots of Americans like this guy are very confused on what's going on. So in this video, I want to explain exactly what's taking place, and not just based on opinion, because I know I like to interject my opinion, but I do that based on facts. And so corporate greed is a big factor. Walmart's gross profit last year was $161 billion. The Walton family net worth increased in 2024 by about $57 billion. And so when we look at the facts here and we discuss what's actually taking place in the economy right now on this channel, make sure you subscribe. You share this with a friend so they can understand exactly what's going on, so you don't get absolutely wrecked, my dude. Because if in the year 2000 you purchased an item for $1, then this year that same item would cost about $1.82, which is a cumulative rate of inflation of about 82.4%. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, rather than me telling you, let's use artificial intelligence to quantify exactly what this means. Because if you retired in the year 2000 with, let's say, $1 million in your bank account, based on the cumulative rate of inflation, if you purchased an item that year, let's say the item that you bought was from the dollar store, or it was just $1 in any grocery store. Now in 2024, that same item would cost $1.82 because of the cumulative rate of inflation, totaling 82.4% over 24 years. So I asked ChatGPT to give me an idea of what my $1 million would now be worth in 2024 spending power and how much money I lost in spending power, letting my $1 million just sit in a bank account for 24 years. So what ChatGPT did was determine the equivalent value in 2024 dollars by taking the inflation multiplier, running this equation right here, calculating the loss in spending power with the difference between the original amount and its equivalent value in 2024. So it took $1 million minus 548,000. And in summary, the equivalent value in 2024 dollars is about $548,000. So the loss in spending power is about $451,000. Now I took it a step further and I said, take into account real inflation and business price gouging to take advantage of their customers, blaming the high prices on inflation, add on sales tax, income tax, etc. If I retired in the year 2000 with $1 million in my bank account, what would that be worth in the year 2024, assuming I spend only $5,000 per month in expenses? Now, as you guys know, the average American spends way more than that, especially if you have a family, especially if you have kids. Comment the number below that you spend per month. I'm actually really curious. Let's see how many comments we have below based on your monthly expenses. And ChatGPT said, number one, calculate the total expenses over 24 years. That's $5,000 times 288 months. That's $1.4 million. Then number two, account for inflation and price gouging. Assuming the inflation rate is the exact same over that 24-year period, estimate an additional 10% increase due to price gouging and other factors. I don't know, such as the inflation report not accurately representing what real inflation is. Corporate greed like Walmart overcharging customers to take advantage of inflation because they have the perfect scapegoat there. They take the inflation multiplier, adjusted value of $1 million. Then you apply sales tax, income tax, assuming the average sales tax rate of 8% and the income tax rate of 20% on your withdrawals. And then we get the final calculation. If you started with $1 million, you would need to cover about 1.9 million in expenses over 24 years. So you would be short by $956,000 to maintain your current lifestyle without increasing anything over the course of 24 years if you just put $1 million in your bank account right now. So can you guys now see why over the past year we're seeing cryptocurrencies absolutely fly? Because average everyday Americans, let alone people from every country around the world, are realizing that they're absolutely screwed working a job and just tucking money away in a bank account. Because if their central banks keep printing more money like the Federal Reserve over the United States, which is inevitable, they're just going to keep doing, it devalues the dollar, prices in grocery stores go up, they stack on additional percentages due to price gouging. If you're not making more at your job, then it is just as important as brushing your teeth and showering every day to be paying attention to this information, learning about this, subscribing to the channel, and watching these videos every single day, because we break this information down to help you better understand how to become financially free. So on a day-to-day basis, there's going to be massive volatility. For example, over the past 24 to 48 hours, XRP was up like 20-30%. Now it's down 7.9%, whereas on the daily, we see TIA, CRO, SUI, SEI, Arbitrum up like 9 to 20%. So what's happening right now? What's the most likely case scenario in the short term? And where are we going to go on the mid to the long term? Well, the first thing that we need to discuss is the Bitcoin to the US dollar price chart in this death cross that is almost taking place right now, with the 50 SMA in blue crossing below the 200 SMA in red. So as always, quick reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are purely for education, informational purposes only. Crypto's very risky. You could lose money in these markets. So don't buy or sell anything we talk about on this channel. And yes, I do hold some of the cryptocurrencies I mentioned in these videos because I only talk about what I believe in, but that doesn't mean that you should. You should always do your own research. And that's why I make these videos, to help you do your own research by presenting you with the facts. I thought this was a great post by Benjamin Cowan to give some context on what's taking place and what's happened in prior death crosses, so we can understand a likely case scenario that would happen in this death cross. In 2023 so far, Bitcoin started its rally just after the death cross. It then got above its 50-day SMA and subsequently held it as support before going higher. This was after about 200 days of consolidation below the 32,000 resistance. Whereas in 2022, during the bear market, Bitcoin got a small rally into the death cross, but it faded after the cross occurred and then stayed below the 200 SMA the rest of the bear market until the bottom. In 2021, during the end of that bull run, Bitcoin rallied before the death cross and then faded as it arrived, and then saw one final surge back above $60,000 for its all-time high during that bull run before going into a bear market. Now back in 2020, Bitcoin rallied into the death cross, had a small pullback after it, then kept going sort of like 2023. And in 2019, Bitcoin had a strong rally into the death cross that topped on the day of the death cross before fading back down for a few months. So the durability of this move will likely depend on, first, Bitcoin getting above its 50-day SMA, which is about $62,000, and then holding it as support like it did back in 2023. If it fails to hold as support like 2019, then the slow grind down continues until a sufficient pivot from the Fed in interest rates, in his opinion. So as you can see on the Bitcoin price chart on the daily, Bitcoin was rejected from $62,000 right at the point of this death cross, and it's currently trading at about $60,000. So we're going to continue to monitor Bitcoin's price chart, but there is a lot of volatility coming up in the near future, and I want to share with you exactly what we're doing to be ready for that, to make money even if the markets go down in the short term. For example, there was a project that I showed you about 2 weeks ago that was sitting around $50 that's currently outperforming the rest of the market at about $100 right now. And the reason why is because of how simple this play to earn game is on the XRP ledger to be able to earn crypto rewards simply by playing the game in less than 10 minutes per day. So this token is worth about $100 right now. The market cap is below $3 million, so it's a micro cap gem. Over the past couple of weeks, I've earned about 178 of these tokens. So if we take 178, multiply that by about 100, that's worth about $17,800. And I've actually earned more than that because I'm just depositing those tokens back into the liquidity pool to compound my rewards. Although I'm not going to make any guarantees of what you're able to earn playing this game when you click the link in the description below, because this project has the #1 liquidity pool in the world on the XRP ledger. And so every day I just simply add about 8 of these tokens to the liquidity pool. I receive LP tokens in return. In this case, it's about 54,000 right here. I'm able to earn trading fees, and I can also exchange my liquidity pool tokens by removing liquidity whenever I want for XRP or for the crypto token. So in this case, if I were to remove what I just put in, which is about 55,000 LP tokens, that's about 1,500 XRP. So if you want to learn how I'm stacking between 1,000 and 2,000 XRP per day, and that just keeps compounding, regardless of whether the markets go sideways or down in the short term, then what you want to do right now is go to the link in the description below, or you can go to bullrunners.com, click the button on the page, put in your best email address, you'll be instantly subscribed to our daily video newsletter. And on the other side, you'll be able to watch this video in less than 10 minutes and get started right now. Because with that inflation example I gave you guys at the beginning of this video, over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, even 10 years, if you're not putting your money to work for you, whether it be the crypto market, real estate, whatever, then you're not going to be able to retire or build generational wealth whatsoever. Because now the XRP has the legal clarity that they need. Listen to what the chief legal officer over at Ripple Labs just said.
This administration, with this SEC under this chair, has clearly taken an anti-crypto stance and has engaged in a war on crypto that's playing out in the courts. I think they lost on everything that was important to them. Trying to establish that a token itself, in this case XRP, can be considered a security was soundly rejected by the court. And what the court said is a token is never a security in and of itself, just like a bar of gold is never a security. You can certainly package commodities or virtual currencies up and sell them as securities, but they're not securities in and of themselves. And that's the core clarity that we sought in this case. And the establishing that XRP is not in and of itself a security is the law of the land at all. But staying true to the law, since there was a technical violation of the failure to register those historical sales, she did impose a fine of $125 million. That's something that we will pay with cash off of our balance sheet, and we look forward to moving forward. And hopefully this turns a page, not only for Ripple, but also hopefully finally this administration will turn the page on their war on crypto and hit the reset button. So we're very invested in a good policy outcome. We engage on both sides of the aisle on this, and we're hoping, again, that the combination of our litigation outcome, the combination of the election season we're in, we can really see a reset button here, and we can finally move away from wasting tax dollars on victimless charges in courts and building a rational and practical framework for the crypto industry in the United States.
So now that this lawsuit is officially over, other than some potential appeals that could happen within the 60-day time period, regardless, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Uniswap CEO, Stellar Development Foundation, Circle CEO, Mark Cuban, Coinbase legal officer are meeting at the White House with the former communications director, discussing what they're going to do for the future of crypto. And just coincidentally enough, Ripple just posted this saying, testing, RLUSD. They're excited to share that Ripple's new stablecoin, stablecoin is now in private beta mode on the XRP ledger and the Ethereum mainnet. RLUSD has not yet received regulatory approval and is therefore not available for purchase or trading. Please be cautious of scammers who claim they have or can distribute it, Ripple USD. So could that be what they're meeting at the White House for? I think it'll come up in conversation, and we're going to watch how this plays out, because in June of 2024, JP Morgan of Chase Bank says that stablecoin bill is likely to be approved before the US presidential election, and with Ripple's stablecoin being tested right now to launch before or on or after the presidential election, most likely before. Remember, USDT is the leader in the stablecoin market, and regulation poses a threat to Tether's dominance. The European Union was banning Tether and removing it. So the timing is impeccable. It's very clear what's happening here, and you guys are going to be witnessing history over the next few months. So in my video yesterday, I talked about how it was complete BS for Bank of America and JP Morgan because of what these companies were trying to spin and say that you were going to use it to pay off your mortgages and your credit cards to earn rewards in some random token, which wasn't true. But what is true is what the CEO of Bank of America is saying right here.
1/2 of the money moved by consumers today at Bank of America is moved digitally. 1/2. This is not something new. When you get to an anonymous currency, that's a different question. And that's a policy question of whether we want an anonymous currency out there of size and scale and scope. And that's what you're starting to see people struggle.
Do you think we do? Do you think we want it?
I don't think you want it. I think the reason why the $100 bill was the largest denomination of bills was to make money more difficult to move other than through a verifiable system. And I think that is a lesson a lot of economies have learned over time as they brought their denominations down to improve the transparency of the economy, the ability to track it, the ability to find the money, the ability to have it come through in that huge AML and KYC work we do and the industry does. And it helps you find all kinds of interesting things, and that's important for law enforcement and other types of things. So I think that's not good. The speculation, I'll let other people reflect on it. You're seeing great debates on it. But I think, the idea of digitizing money is not new. The wire system is a digital transfer system. The ACH system. The question is, what's exciting is when you can walk around Bryant Park out here and go in these little shops that are set up for Christmas and be able to tap your phone or something like that as opposed to being carrying dollars. Those are exciting things. To get that last mile electronified. That's what, to have you and I exchange money if we had lunch together through Zelle. That's exciting. That takes the cash, because in the end of the day, of the $53 billion expenses, odd round numbers we'll have next year, 5 of it will be to move coin, currency, and checks around the system. And if I can take that down in a safe, verifiable ability to do it, know your customer in AML, take that down. That's a very valuable thing for us, and then just ripple that through the industry. And we used to quote that we could ask them to destroy every we could pay them to reprint the money rather than have to cycle it back in and out because it was cheaper to move it around.
So it's no coincidence that he says ripple it through the industry. So Bank of America processes trillions of dollars in transactions annually across these sectors. And if that's true, that half are done digitally. And if that's through Ripple and XRP is the bridge currency, that's hundreds of billions of dollars just through Bank of America alone. What if some other banks got on board? Well, 4 years later from this document right here, this was February 18th of 2020, Singapore, Bank of America over there announced that it joined Ripple's global blockchain payment network, RippleNet, to power instant global payments using blockchain technology to make cross-border payments instant, cheap, and reliable. With this partnership, Bank of America will become one of the few global banks to adopt and leverage blockchain technology to enable interbank messaging and settlements for cross-border payments. So just imagine when the real Bank of America over in America makes an announcement. What do you think that's going to do for the price of XRP? Well, right now the price is sitting about 57 cents. We got rejected from this descending resistance that XRP has been rejected from ever since September 2021, November 2021, July 2023. So it's very similar to what happened back here during this bear market until XRP started to break out in like July of 2020 and then came back down to backtest this descending resistance as support before breaking to the upside and rallying during that bull run over 800%. Even if you caught the dip post lawsuit news down here at like 17 or 18 cents, you would have caught over a 10x that bull run for XRP. Meaning if you put $100,000 into XRP at the top of the bull run, that would have been worth over $1 million. Whereas if you just put $100,000 in a bank account over the course of that year, you would have had a cumulative rate of inflation of about 4.7%, losing about $5,000 in spending power. So your money would just slowly be bleeding out in a bank account. Even though the cryptocurrency market is more volatile, it's proven that holding over a longer term period will yield you better returns over like 5 or 10 years than just holding it in the US dollar in a savings account. So in the short term, I don't really care what happens for XRP because it is drastically undervalued for its real world use case in the adoption that is coming. Once Ripple's stablecoin is out and absorbs a lot of the market cap of Tether, the next move for XRP is similar to what happened all the way back here in 2020, where XRP needs to break this descending resistance and hold it as support. So the next resistance to the upside is like 75 cents. So once we see XRP break this descending resistance, even with a pullback and a consolidation, this is a very key resistance for XRP to break because it's faced strong resistance at it for the past few years. So this will be a monumental structure break that would catapult XRP to the upside by Q4 of 2025. Now, in order to see that happen, we need Bitcoin to do well. We need the total altcoin market cap to do well. If we look at the bull run back here from 2015 to 2017, during this period where we were coming back up to the previous all-time high, we saw massive volatility. The altcoin market dropped 33% and then struggled to break on out of here, but ultimately continuing the uptrend, similar to what we're seeing right now, except this correction was a lot deeper, is about 43%. So a lot of people are comparing it to this price action right here from 2019 to 2020, where we just saw a series of lower highs followed by lower lows, where there was a lot of tomfoolery in terms of price action, where the price just chopped sideways and continuously made lower highs and lower lows until we found a bottom right here by December of 2019 and then rallied on out of here. So as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, when this death cross took place, when the 50 SMA crossed below the 200 SMA on the daily chart, we just continued to the downside, forming lower highs and lower lows until we finally found a bottom, then recovered on out of here. Then of course, black swan event, another dip down, shake everyone out one final time, and then we could continue to the upside. So if I were to just measure from the death cross of August of 2019 and bring this over to the chart today, this is what the chart would look like. Now, I know this isn't what everyone wants to see because we just want the markets to recover and just go to the moon right now. However, I encourage you to think with me for a second on the biggest opportunity of your life that would be presented if we come back down to this ascending support right here, roughly around $600 to $700 billion in market cap for the whole industry. Yes, don't get me wrong, that would be an absolute disgusting dip of 50%. And if you're holding anything in the crypto markets right now, you would see your portfolio get obliterated even more. But for people that truly understand how to create long-term wealth, your money is not made at all-time highs. Your money is made when there are massive dips to back up the truck all the way to the bank, grab the bags, pack them and stack them to load up on more. Because if you bought this dip back here in December of 2019, or you bought the dip right here in March of 2020, well, if we just zoom out and we see what that would have looked like for your portfolio at the end of that bull run, at the peak of that 2021 bull run, your portfolio would have done over 4,700%. That's a 47x. And let's say you round tripped your bags, you didn't sell anything, you rode it all the way back down to the bottom of the 2022 bear market, and then you just been holding to this day, you would still be up over 2,300%. That's over a 23x. So as you know, I'd love to bring up numbers for examples for you guys. So if you put in $100,000 during that dip where 99% of the world was freaking out, they were in max fear, if you would have bought that dip with 100K, rather than just leaving it in a bank account, so worried that you're going to lose all your money, well, at the worst case scenario, which is right now with this scary dip that just took place, you would have over $2.3 million at current prices. And let's just say you'd sold the top of 2021, you would have had over $4.3 million. So that's not too shabby just for holding long term. Even if you don't time the top, you make your money during the dips. So a lot of people have asked me, what is my number one way to earn massive crypto rewards this entire bull run before we get into the euphoria stage of the market cycle? Well, if you go to xrpl.to, you guys will see a lot of different altcoin projects listed on the XRP ledger. And virtually nobody knows about this, nor is anyone really paying attention to it right now because the price of XRP has been suppressed during the entire Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. But over the next few years, as Ripple and XRP gets more traction, a lot of the projects on the XRP ledger are going to gain a lot of attention. And one of my buddies showed me a project on the XRP ledger. That is the first play to earn game on XRP where you're able to earn crypto rewards simply for playing the game. Now, if you guys want to see what that game is, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below this video. All you have to do is click more when you scroll down. It'll show get started here. It'll take you to a page that looks like this. You simply just register, create a free account. You enter in your username, your email address, your password, and then your gender. And then you just click sign up at the bottom. And it's going to take you into the back office of the members area. Now I want to explain really quick the benefit of playing this game to earn crypto rewards, because the coolest part about the game is the ticker of the altcoin is literally called crypto. It's a micro cap, very, very tiny project that virtually nobody knows about right now. And one of my buddies showed me this game and I'm already earning about 10 crypto per day, which is about 1,000 XRP. But there's no guarantee that you're going to earn 10 crypto per day or 1,000 XRP per day, because your results are obviously going to vary playing the game depending at what level you come in at. So I want to be very clear that results aren't typical, and this is just purely for fun to see what happens for the rest of this bull run as the XRP ledger gains more adoption. So once you've created your free account through the link in the description below, the next thing that you're going to need is an XRP wallet. Now, the best wallet online right now is the Zaman wallet. And it's the largest and most secure XRP custodial cold storage wallet. So it's also a mobile app on your phone where you get your private keys for the wallet. It's comparable to a Ledger or a Trezor cold storage device, but the best for holding XRP. And this is what you're going to need to be able to play the game to earn crypto rewards. So again, below this video, you're going to see a tutorial video right here. And it breaks down exactly how to set up your wallet, how to be able to fund it with XRP so you can start playing the game, and everything in between. So after you've created your free community account and you have your XRP wallet, the next step is to log in to the back office of your account. And at the top, you're going to see these 4 little icons right here. You simply click this. You go to My DGP, you scroll down, and then you click Purchase Combo. In the bottom left, you're going to click this little plus icon, so it shows 1 combo pack. Click these little 3 boxes right here, and then you purchase with your XRP wallet. And then all you need to do is open up your Zaman wallet on your phone, click this little icon right here at the bottom, and then you simply scan the code on the screen. It's going to pop up. Right now, it's 5,000 XRP to get your digital game pieces to be able to play the game and earn crypto rewards. And I'm going to show you the game in a little bit and how awesome it is, because the founder of this dumped millions of dollars in development into this game and has been working on it since 2020. So this is hands down the best play to earn game to earn crypto rewards on the XRP ledger. So I spent about 15,000 XRP on my digital game pieces because I want to be able to maximize the game. And so far, just recently, I'm earning 10 crypto per day, which is about 1,000 XRP per day. So you can do the math over the course of a month on what those rewards will look like. And I can swap crypto for XRP. So I'm just going to keep stacking my digital game pieces to maximize my crypto rewards, because you also have to take into account that crypto is the in-game currency. So as more people start catching on to the XRP ledger and they start playing the game to earn rewards, then the popularity of the crypto token will increase. So obviously there's no guarantees of any profits here, but you do not want to miss out on this as more people start learning about XRP over the next few years. So all I'm going to do to get my digital game pieces is slide to accept on my XRP wallet, and it says the payment was submitted successfully. Now all I'm going to do is refresh the page. I go to my DGP assets, that simply stands for digital game pieces, and you're going to see I got 1 Cryptopian, a crypto land, a box, a key, a vial, and a crystal. So I'm simply just going to click claim on each of these. I'm going to open my Zaman wallet again. I'm going to click this icon right here to scan the code on the screen, and I'm just going to slide to accept. And as soon as I've claimed my digital game piece, I'm going to click reveal, and it shows me what class this is in. And one of the coolest parts about this game is each of the digital game piece reveals are random, so you could get between a level 1 to a level 10. So I'm going to click claim to reveal the land now, and then I just scan the code and slide to accept on my XRP wallet. And it just shows this little countdown thing right here as it reveals which land I have. So as you can see, that was a level 1 land. You guys might get a different level. On a previous pack, I got a level 9. And depending on the level that you get determines the crypto rewards that you earn daily. Now, after you've revealed your digital game pieces to be able to play the game to start earning crypto rewards, in the top of your back office, you click the icon right here with the 4 squares. Then you simply click the game. And then you click the button on the center of the screen that says enter the game. And then you're going to see several in-game actions here like rent, mine, thieve, govern, rule, enhance, and bank. So depending on which avatar you got will determine whether you mine, you thieve, you govern, or you rule. And then for your land, you can collect rent on your land every single day in crypto, which is awesome. So in this case, I would click on thieve, click continue. So underneath available, I simply select my Cryptopian. I select the duration in days. In this case, it'd be 1. And then I click this little icon right here. It's going to pop up this and it shows me the daily production. In this case is 0.4 crypto tokens. So depending on when you're watching this video, crypto might be at a different price. Right now it's at about $53. So all I need to do is confirm the action and it's going to say it's processed successfully. And then it's underneath active and it has a countdown timer right here in terms of time remaining until it goes back into the available section again. So you can see 23 hours and 59 minutes. Now, once this is done, my crypto balance is going to top up with an extra 0.4. Right now it's at about 44.39. And if I go back to the main page and I click on rent and click continue, you can see that I have an available land that I can collect rent on. So I simply select the land. I select the amount of days that I want it to collect rent, 1 day, 3 days, or 7 days. So this can be as passive or as active as you want, but I'm gonna click this icon right here. It's gonna pop up and it's gonna show me the daily production. And then I just confirm the action. Now you can see underneath active, I have a level 1, level 4, level 8, and a level 9. And then it shows me the time remaining on each of these land pieces that are collecting rent right now in crypto rewards, which is awesome. And so at the bottom of the screen right here, you can see crypto total net. That's about 14.96 crypto tokens. So let's just round that up to 15. And if I were to swap 15 crypto for XRP, it's about 1,554 XRP. Now that's obviously not a guarantee that you're going to earn the same amount of crypto tokens because as you can see, I have more pieces of land here because I decided to purchase more packs because I want to be able to stack up the amount of crypto tokens I earn over time throughout the rest of this entire bull run before we get into the euphoria stage. So I'm just going to continue to stack crypto tokens playing this game for fun because as more attention gets drawn over to the XRP ledger, I can see more and more users playing crypto land every single day to earn crypto rewards. So again, all you need to do right now to get started is go into the link in the description below this video, create your account. Once you have your Zamin XRP wallet and you've loaded it with XRP, following the tutorial below, then the back office, you click the icon at the top, you click My DGP, and then you purchase your combo pack to be able to reveal your digital game pieces. So you can buy one or you can buy multiple right now because the more combo packs that you get, the more pieces of land that you're going to be able to collect rent on each and every single day. And then if you choose to get the crypto token on the secondary market, that's up to you. Or you can just play the game for fun to be able to earn crypto rewards like I'm doing right now. So once the time expires on each of these active pieces of land, I'm going to collect all of the rent in crypto and it's going to top up my balance right here where you can see 44. So check it out. I know you guys are going to absolutely love it. And again, we're going to have a tutorial as well too on some different strategies, beginner, intermediate, and advanced to be able to maximize this game. That way you can benefit the entire bull run as XRP explodes. So all you need to do right now is click the links below. If you go to bullrunners.com, you're also going to get early alerts on explosive altcoins, daily market analysis videos for breaking news updates like this, and you'll discover our best ways to be able to maximize the crypto land game to earn the most amount of crypto rewards this entire bull run. Because together, we believe that the spending power of the dollar is just going to keep going down in value. That's a fact based on inflation. Blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and cryptocurrencies have been going up in value over the past decade. That's the truth, and together, we're all going camping on the beaches of the moon. I'll see you guys on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com through the links below. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.